On Wednesday, 30th June 2021, the president of Sphere of Light Church Ibadan, Pastor Femi Lazarus, took his Facebook wall to express his ordeal with an online scammer. Reports according to Pastor Femi post on Facebook showed that the online scammer contacted him on a Sunday morning for financial support, claiming it was for an hospital treatment. He was about leaving his office to preach on Sunday morning when he noticed the number had been calling his phone for more than 6 times, so he decided to wait a little and check if the call was an emergency. The fellow calling him said it was a priest calling from his state in Nigeria. Pastor Femi then told him that he understood better not to disturb a pastor on his Sunday morning. Then the caller began throwing shit at him and insulting him, asking him what kind of shepherd he was. Then he ended the call. Few minutes later, he called again and he said he was calling on behalf of one of Pastor Femi's spiritual daughters who had just been raped and beaten by some unknown men. He said he was in the hospital at that time and they needed money to commence her treatment as quickly as possible. However, according to Pastor Femi's post, he said he was reluctant and kept probing the man for more information. Looking at the scenario he had painted before sending any money, he asked him to snap a picture and send to his WhatsApp for verification. Then he said he didn't use a WhatsApp-enabled phone. Pastor Femi then asked him to use any of the doctor's or nurse's phone, and as he began to interrogate him further, he eased and ended the call. Apparently, he was trying to scam me, Pastor Femi said, but then he pondered who calls to scam a pastor on a Sunday morning. This is not the first, second, or third attempt he had faced in the past few months. Pastor Femi further added that these guys follow various services to know the values of ministers, then call to use it against them for money. If you have called any man of God or any believer for money on social media, or any other electronic means, and it looked like they ignored you, do well to understand that men are getting experiences that are not palatable on a daily basis. These are the same guys who are quick to insult ministers on blogs and social media, he added. Meanwhile, the man of God made it clear to people that just before they criticize the church or any pastor, they should think of it clearly. He finally added, "We have been sent as lambs in the midst of wolves, but one thing is certain, regardless of the advances of hell, in the end, will the church will laugh last." In other news, on Wednesday, 30th June 2021, popular Nigerian pastor and senior pastor of the Master Place International Church, Pastor Korede Komiaya, took his social media handles to celebrate his wife, Pastor Esther Komiaya, as their 24th wedding anniversary comes up in a few weeks' time. According to a live video posted on the Man of God's social media pages, he was seen expressing his love to his wife, Pastor Esther, as he threw flowers on the ground for her. Pastor KK, as fondly called by his colleagues, vowed to always love, cherish, value, and protect her, and also adding that she is God's gift to both the children and him. Pastor Korede and Esther Komiaya have been married since 1997 and are blessed with 4 children. Thank you for joining us on today's Gospel Trends and Gist. Don't forget to follow us on our social media platforms and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Gospel Times.